Hey you, come here, come here. I need to tell you something. I got some more bullshit for you.
Supreme victory!
So the Movement for Black Lives put out a list of demands on Monday. It's up on their website about a bunch of stuff that they want to see happen. And in a nutshell, they just want everything. That's it. But in all seriousness, the website is actually put together very well. It doesn't have a bunch of good stuff on it, but there's actually a lot of backers, over 50 plus organizations that are invested into this. And so they're really trying to push for this and to make this something happen, like out of it. So let's take a look at everything that they put up and then let's just dissect it. I'm gonna try to make it short because there's just a lot of shit in it, but I'll just focus on the main stuff. So we have 6 main sections. End the war on black people, reparations.
Really, nigga?
Invest, divest, economic justice, community control, political power.
You have no power here.
So let's start with end the war on black people because there's a war. We're all in danger. Number 1, an immediate end to the criminalization and dehumanization of black youth. Number 2, end to capital punishment. Number 3, an end to money bail. Number 4, an end to the use of past criminal history. Yeah, just a, getaway free card, just clean slate, just, fuck what anybody's done, fuck what any murders or any type of criminals have done. Let's just forgive and forget, and let's just keep moving forward. I mean, I would say that's a little strange because you guys can't seem to forgive and forget like white people that enslaved our people back in the day, but you still want to keep bringing that shit up. So, I mean, come on, bro. Number 5, an end to the war on black immigrants. Number 6, an end to the war on black, trans, queer, and gender non-conforming people. Yeah, there's a war on them too. Yeah. Number 7, an end to the mass surveillance of black communities. I mean, it's kind of needed. Let's just be honest. Number 8, the demilitarization of law enforcement. And number 10, they're just basically saying end all public jails. They don't want people to be put in cages anymore. But the thing is, we're pretty far from achieving something like that because there's still a bunch of scumbags that do really fucked up things and they need to be locked up from the rest of everybody else. Reparations. This is the one that I hate the absolute most because just because, a lot of people suffered back in the day, they feel like they're entitled to something, I don't want a damn thing for some shit that happened back in the day. I don't fucking deserve it. But let's look and see what they want. Let's go deep into it. Number 1, they pretty much want high quality educational opportunities in the form of full and free access for all black people. I know everybody kind of wants that shit, but I mean, specifically for black people, can we be a little real for a second? Number 2, guaranteed minimum livable income for all black people with clearly articulated corporate regulations. This list is starting to sound a little bit Marxist to me. A little bit, like a little bit of communism thrown in there. I'm starting to see a pattern. I'm not going to go any more into this one because all they just keep saying is just give us money for this, give us money for that, That's all it is, just reparations, I don't fucking work hard for the money. Just take it. Give it to us, please. The invest, divest is kind of the same thing. It's kind of touching on some stuff that they mentioned before. Like in number 1, it's just like a relocation of funds at the federal and state and local level. They just go down a little bit more. Real, meaningful, and equitable universal health care. It's this kind of stuff is basically they're saying, we want communism. Please give us the communism. Fuck capitalism, because we can't thrive in a capitalistic society, so we need things handed to us. Please give me now. Economic justice. Number 1, a progressive restructuring of tax codes at the local, state, and federal level to ensure the radical and sustainable redistribution of wealth. It's the same thing over and over. It's just a bunch of Marxist bullshit. I mean, all they just want stuff handed to them. And it's not even specific to black people. It's just like people that don't want to work hard and, and get an honest living. They want to just be like, fuck, I can't thrive in this society like I just said. So please redistribute the wealth and so I can have some more money. Thank you. Now, when I scroll down a little bit more, they actually have some points that I actually caught my eye because I actually used to have a YouTube channel that was completely dedicated to politics about 6 years ago. And I got a little burnt out and I stopped it. But there's a few things on here I'm like, okay, I kind of agree with that, but good luck. The right to restore land, protecting the environment, the right for workers to organize, and I think that's there's a debate for there. And then restoring Glass-Steagall, like I think that's actually very important. I don't think that's gonna happen just because of how corrupt banks have been, especially since Glass-Steagall was repealed. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. At least not anytime soon, because I don't think enough people are really even they don't even know what the fuck it is. I'm not gonna go into it right now because that's not the main focus of this video, but I think a lot of you should look up Glass-Steagall, and you'll probably learn a lot about why our economy is so fucked up. This one isn't really even needed to me. They're just kind of repeating stuff that they already kind of touched on before. Just, oh, we want things controlled at a local level and be like a democratic community thing going on, and the privatization of some education and shit like that. Things that they're already kind of talking about. Just basically everything's equal on a level balance, and we'll kind of do it, and we'll all hold hands and live in harmony. Everything is fucking amazing, Political power. And here's where it gets really fucking stupid. Number 1, an end to the criminalization of black political activity, including the immediate release of all political prisoners and an end to the repression of political parties. That is fucking dumb. I don't even need to say anything. That is just a stupid thing to even put on this list. This is where it's like, you're really making me not want to pay attention to this anymore. You're losing credibility by putting stupid demands in there like that. Number 2, public financing of elections and the end of money controlling politics through ending super PACs and unchecked corporate donations. See, here's one that I'm actually for. Now, some people may disagree with me, but I've always argued for getting money out of politics. I think that's the biggest problem with the two-party system, is that people on the outside, like people in third parties, libertarians and so on, they don't have a chance because they don't have these mega super PACs. They don't have lobbyists backing them and, expecting you to do their bidding. So that's why all this crap keeps happening. Goldman Sachs, like they're always the winners because they can throw the most money, back both of the biggest candidates, and they're going to win either way. Get the tax breaks, still do whatever the hell they want. So I get this one, It's not specific to black people, but that's actually something that I've always talked about. Like, yeah, get the money out of the politics. It would be pretty great. I think things would be a hell of a lot better. Number 3, election protection, electoral expansion, the right to vote for all people, including full access, guarantee, and protections on the right to vote for all people through universal voter registration, automatic voter registration, pre-registration for 16-year-olds, same-day voter registration, voting day, and so on. They're just going on. They just want everybody to be able to vote across the board. And the thing is, I'm not totally against that, but at the same time, with the trend of people voting, is this really going to do anything? Are people really going to show up to vote? People are still voting for American Idol a hell of a lot more than the election. And a lot of people might say, well, fucking some black guy, you don't even fucking vote. Or I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not going to vote for a fucking rigged system, Some people might say it's not rigged. Like, if you would vote, things would actually fucking make a difference. If all of you people would shut up and just actually go to the polls. I'm like, but the thing is, I don't want to vote for any of those fucking people. So why would I go there and vote and support something that I don't like? To me, it's like, say, somebody comes up to me and is like, hey, would you rather be punched in the face or kicked in the balls? And I'm like, fuck, no, none, don't touch me. Another person would probably be like, well, fuck, getting kicked in the balls would really hurt, so just punch me in the face. I'm like, sorry. Number 4, full access to technology, including net neutrality and the universal access to the internet without discrimination and full representation for all. This is another silly one. Like, the internet is not a right. You can't just use it because it's awesome, It's like, say, me, where all I have is access to my hotspot, and my service is so shitty in this apartment, I barely have access to the internet, and I need to go to fucking Starbucks or something just to upload my videos. So I'm just saying, though, like, I don't have Wi-Fi right now. It sucks, but I don't think I have the right to it, like that. I demand Wi-Fi, I demand to be online and listen to fucking Panda.
I got broads in Atlanta.
Number 5, protection and increased funding for black institutions, including the historically black colleges and universities, black media and cultural and political and social formations. Well, I already think they're doing that. I think a lot of people are fucking throwing a lot of money at them, and I think they're doing very well. I don't really see the problem with that shit. The problem is a lot of people in the black community just aren't going to school because they have no interest in it. Like, say, the colleges are there. Colleges are fine. And I still think it's kind of retarded. I never even liked the idea of just black colleges. I mean, just imagine just having white colleges in the United States. I mean, that would not work out very well. And if there is a white college, I mean, shit, let me know. I'll be like, oh, well, fuck me. So you guys pretty much get the gist of it. The Black Lives Matter movement is still pushing for these utopian ideas, the society where everything's sunshine and rainbows and no black person ever gets arrested or does anything, and the community's perfect and everybody's thriving. But the thing is, we're all individuals, a bunch of crazy stuff happens. You want the black community to prosper, but then you won't even talk to the black community directly. You keep directing this towards white people or the system that is like you claim it to be a white supremacist system. There's institutional racism everywhere, and I'm gonna let you in on a secret. That's not gonna solve anything. All you're gonna do is be more divisive, burn more bridges. Nobody's gonna want to ally with you because you're making all these radical and stupid demands. Like, say, me as a black person, I can never associate with some of this stuff. Like, I can never associate with this movement, even though there is a couple of things here and there. There's a couple of points where I'm like, okay, fair enough. But overall, your ideology is poison. It's garbage. It's bullshit. I don't like it. I would love it if it went away, but it actually looks like it's gaining steam, you know? Like, so, but I mean, I guess that's a good thing for me because it gives me something to talk about at least. So let me know what you guys think about these listed demands. If you guys have any critiques, if you guys have any other interesting points, if you think I'm wrong about some stuff, let me know in the comments below. You guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video, and Papa bless. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like it. You can share it with everybody. You can hit the subscribe button below. And I'm gonna give a huge shout out to all my patrons, and those people are Hannah, Paul, Ian, Jason, Ramon, Peter, Bex, Naja, Robert, Joseph, Jacob, Misty, and Zan. Thank you all so very much for helping me grow and being so very incredibly sexy. You guys are sexier than I'll ever be. Thank you all so much again. If you guys want to become a patron, I have the Patreon link over there. You can check that out, and I have all my other social media. So thank you all so very much for stopping by. Now I gotta go and be oppressed, so thanks.